you serious? Look, you ever get those emails from leadership? I mean, I'm looking at them right now. You know the ones. Full of words like strategic realignment, operational efficiency, and of course one of my favorite is enhancing strategies. So what does that even mean? More importantly, who's actually making these decisions, and have they ever stepped foot into our world? Here's the problem. When leadership is invisible, stress goes up, trust goes down, and people, they start making up stories about what's really going on. And let me tell you, those stories, never good, never good. That right there, that's called distance bias. Our brains prioritize what's close and familiar over what's far away. So when leaders stayed hidden behind emails and boardroom meetings, people assume they're out of touch, even if they're not. So that means when leaders don't show up, people check out. Now, I have to put a qualifier here. Some of you probably know about the Hawthorne effect. We'll discuss that later, but this video is more about being visible when your staff needs you there. And here's the thing, most staff will start thinking, well, if the leadership doesn't care, why should I? You ever heard that statement around the office? And that, my friends, is how employees, team members, teammates, whatever your terminology is, become disengaged and eventually ex-employees. Here's a good one. You ever hear someone say in the office, I think we have a vice president, but I never actually see them. That's a problem. Leadership cannot just exist on emails and nameplates. So here's the bottom line. If your presence in the company feels more like a Bigfoot sighting, only confirmed in fuzzy gala photos, you've already lost your people. So let me help. How do we fix this? Leaders don't need to be everywhere all the time, but they do need three things. They need to be visible, consistent, and real. So here are the 3 steps. Number 1, be authentic. No corporate scripts, just real talk. Be consistent. Show up regularly, not just when things go wrong. Number 3, be relatable. Drop the business jargon and, be human, connect like a human. So here's a question just for the leaders out there. When was the last time your team actually saw you? Not in an email, not in a company memo, but in person, in their space, having an actual conversation. Because here's the truth. When leaders show up, trust goes up. Engagement rises. People feel like they belong. And when people feel like they belong, they don't just stay, they thrive. So, if you want a stronger team, a better culture, and fewer emails full of enhanced strategies, get up, show up, and speak up. And maybe, just maybe, skip the corporate buzzwords while you're at it. Look, thanks for joining me on this week's Bias Break. Hopefully that was good for you. Like, follow, share, and we'll see you next week on Bias Break.